Morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. Today, we're on the day number 29 for class. Today's topics will be quick, small, and easy. Like, we are just discussing the high level view and moving forward. The first topic which I want to pick up from here is called database view. If you notice one thing, that for creating a uh, okay, yeah. So if you notice one thing, that when we discuss about the data visualization, we notice that we are able to create, sorry, I'm not sharing my screen, let me do. We are able to create a report from a single table. But if I want a report from more than one table, then what should I do? Like, I want a report of incident plus incident SLA, or I want a report of change and incident together. Then how I can do this particular part? This concept is called database view. Means it is actually not a exact table, but we create a table so that we can get our results. Let me open this one. Okay. Okay. Database view. In this one or more table, in this, the important part is that I have to be connect table A and table B. But it will only work when there is something common between table A and table B. I'm not sure how many of you study the database or RDBMS or SQL in your study. So we have this command: select star from employee table where employee department is ABCD, or select star from employee table and department table where department is equal to A and employee is equal to B. Something like that. Okay. So this is called the database view. And the important part is that in the database view, the where clause is play a vital role, where the matching has been happened. These two will be linked together only if there is something common between those two tables. So now if I want to be C, okay. So now I want to create a database view of incident and incident SLA table and sort them as per the category. Because incident table has a field category, but don't have a field, or incident task don't have a field called category. But if you see this part, let's say this one. This thing. So now what is common between this table oh, why it's not working? So now if you notice, what is common in this table and in this table? Only is the incident number. this, and this. Because now one field is common, so I can get the result. I want get all the incident records where SLA is breach and sort them as per the assignment group. Now, assignment group is available here on this table, not here. So what the system will do if I create a database view, I show you the out of the box only. ये देखो ये रहा. What system is doing? So we have to be link these two table. Task SLA, this one, and this one. But to do this particular part, we have to be create a database view, and we can put the name, the label. But the problem is that if you see in this table also we have incident number. In this table we have an incident number. When you combine these two tables, how the system will know that I have to be show this number or this number. So for that we use variable prefix. So what I'm doing, I'm taking a task SLA table and giving an order as 100, and I'm saying in this, for this table all the fields must be have task SLA table as a prefix, so that I can identify. Like when you travel somewhere, you keep some bags very specifics. Might be you put some more kind of sticker on that, might be different color on that. So why? Because you can identify that this is a special this thing bag, right? So in the same manner we have a prefix. For incident we have a this thing. The important part is this. Very close. Because I have to be link this table and this table. और दोनों में कॉमन क्या है? ये मतलब कि टास्क SLA का टास्क फील्ड if it is matches with the incident table का number field, then I'm happy to do. ये ना select star from department table where department is equal to IT. So clause is where is important here. Now how it can be done? क्या कि इसने task table prefix लिया underscore task field, ये इस टेबल का टास्क फील्ड. अगर इसका सिस आईडी इसके सिस आईडी से मैच हो जाए, इससे मैच हो जाए, ये देखो इंसिडेंट अंडरस्कोर सिस आईडी, तो बात बन जाएगी. Might be someone change the incident number, let's say like this. तो यहां तो चेंज नहीं किया. So to avoid this problem, we are checking the sys ID. ठीक है. So now where the sys ID has been matched, so what happened? System run this query, it will go here, pick up this, go here and check the sys ID. Match, yes. So now if you click on the try it, you can see this thing. But Atul, you told that we have a prefix. Now this number is coming from which table? Task table? Sorry, task SLA table or incident table. So click on this. And now you can see. Like active field is something which is applicable on the both. So if I go scroll down, so the fields which are common in the both table will be marked as a prefix. See, created by, created this thing. SysID, updated, this one. So now you can see I am getting a field from the incident table as well. And incident, sorry, task SLA table as well. Thoughts, discussion, input, query. Yes, guys. And anybody, any doubt, question, clarification?
Sir, so like as you said earlier, for every activity there is a
Mhm.
syslog.
Syslog or okay, go ahead with this query first.
Okay, so like when an incident created and a task created, so for task also there will be a separate sysID, right?
Yes. For every record in service now there's a SysID.
So like then how we can compare the sysID, task sysID and incident sysID?
देखो, what system is doing? It's picking up this one. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये अगर if you okay, let me do one thing. See, open this. ठीक है, ये देखो किसको रेफर कर रहा है, ये टास्क टेबल को रेफर कर रहा है. तो अल्टीमेटली ये सिर्फ हमें दिखाने के लिए यहाँ पर ये इट्स शोइंग द नंबर, बट एक्चुअली इट इज कीपिंग अ रिकॉर्ड ऑफ द SysID इन द रेफरेंस. अभी तो इफ यू सी दिस, इट इज एबल टू लिंक इट कि इसका जो टास्क नंबर है उसको इंसिडेंट के SysID से मैच कर लो, तो वो काम हो जाएगा. इट विल वर्क फॉर अस. क्लियर हुआ कुछ विक्रम?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है,
Thank you, sir. No.
नो प्रॉब्लम. सो दिस इज अबाउट द डेटाबेस व्यू. सिंपल इजी कंसेप्ट है, बट यस, the only thing which is worried is that where close. We have to put the where close here. Okay. Now we skip one topic. It's called the data policy. So we see the UI policies where we saw that if a user want to enter some value or want to make any field mandatory or kind of read only or this thing, then it give me an error. But there are multiple ways that we can get the data in service now. Like we see the transform map. I don't want to get the wrong data in my system. Then we have a concept called the data policy. This one. This will work on the data. in the backend. UI policy work in the front end. I can convert a UI policy into the data policy or data policy into the UI policy if I require. So let's say incident table पे देखते हैं कुछ है. Let's do it. So what it's saying, because as I say, this is about to getting the data in the service now, and we make sure that correct data should be come. So I want to be apply this on the incident table. Reverse fall again as a UI policy active as this one. This is important. Do you want to run this policy when you're importing the data into service now? I said yes. When do you want to run this policy if you're bringing the data via SO, REST and SOAP API, right? I said yes. Do you want to use this policy as a UI policy as well? I said yes. यहाँ पर actions नहीं है. If I say this thing, let's say I want to run this and submit it. So this all. And sorry, action I'm saying this is not, it is not called action, this is called the policy rules. So if this policy run, what do you want to do? Do you want to make it as read only or mandatory? Visibility का issue नहीं क्योंकि data policy work in the background, not in the front end. So visibility is not required. But you can make any field read only or mandatory via the data policy. So if you notice one thing, if I come back here, उसने क्या बनाया, a system for service now give make close info mandatory when resolving an incident. And you're using this as a UI policy as well. मतलब दोनों में काम कर रही है, UI policy में भी काम कर रही है और as a data policy भी काम कर रही है. So if incident is in the resolve state, then close code and close notes are mandatory. But only thing is that to be remembered, data policy work in the backend data, not in the front end. ठीक है जी, clear? Again, small topic which we're covering now. Now one more thing. Vikram got a property from his family. And the property which he get, there's a, let's say, paying guest. But Vikram want to make it on this place, Vikram want to make it as a mall. Now technically, if you see what Vikram is doing, Vikram is changing the behavior of that particular property. In ServiceNow also this is possible. Which means that if you want to change the nature or the behavior of a field which is coming from the any parent table, called dictionary override. That is called dictionary override. Means, let's say if I go to the incident table, okay, let's say caller is coming. Let me pick up task का कोई है reference. ठीक है, देखो जैसे ये है state. State field is coming from the task table. मतलब अपना तो नहीं है, ये मांगा हुआ है. It's we borrow from the task table. Now I want to make sure, or I want to be add, or I want to be do more addition in this field. Okay, I want to change that behavior of this field without impacting any other table where this field has been used. So I will use dictionary override. What I can do in the dictionary override? Okay, let's say incident. Okay, let's say caller. Yeah, open this. I want to change a little bit behavior of the caller ID. Yeah. Let me do one thing, column name. And now caller ID. I'm always confused with this dictionary override, believe me. It's too much. Incident. Right. Let me see how to do this dictionary override. In every batch, when I teach this, I got confused at how to move or how to come to this particular place. Dictionary override. Let me go to the next one. Sorry, let me pick up the task table from here. This one, let me see if it worked for me. Here, sorry. So you have to go to the parent table where this has been defined. Now I want to change the nature of this particular field, but only for the incident table. So I can open this and click here on the dictionary override, and you can see on the incident table, it is already overwritten. So what I will do, click on the new. It says that as of now, these are the values. The base table is task. On which table you want to make a change? I want to make a change. Let's say Aneri also using this table, sorry, this field. And she want to make a change of the nature of this field only for his for her table only. Do you want to override the reference qualifier? So now let's do one thing. Not caller. Okay, so there. You can override the reference qualifier and to put the new reference qualifier that it should be referred to the sys underscore user table. Do you want to remove override the dependent? Do you want to be override the attributes? The attributes means which it show. Let me show you something. Configure dictionary. ये देखो ये attributes होते हैं by which you can search it. This one. So do you want to be add more attributes here? You can add it. So default value showing 4. I want the default value should be 2. Override mandatory. You want to make it mandatory? I said yes. And now if I save it, u underscore aneri underscore batch 18. Let's open this one. U underscore aneri underscore batch 18. Click new. Let me add that priority. But it is not there. Did we save it? It should show the priority. Configure form layout. Come on. We have done, but it's not showing. Let's see. LNG. इस पे करके देखते हैं. U underscore LNG underscore together. U underscore LNG underscore. हाँ इस पे देखो. So now you can see default is 4. Default is 2. Why? Because we make it as a default value 2. Earlier it was 4. So now if I make it as a 1, read only true. And now save. And now if you go and refresh it, see. So why help of the dictionary override? I'm changing the behavior of this field only and only for the child table, not for any other table. This is important, but it is not the case that every time you follow or you use the dictionary override. Because if you're doing the dictionary override, when you upgrade, system will see, hey, you change the nature of this field. Do you want to be keep it the what you have done, or do you want me to override it? So generally we use a dictionary override to change the labels or kind of default values, but we never change the reference qualifiers. No, it should work. Reference qualifier should be yes, user. Because now it's this thing. So this is called the dictionary override. बताइए, doubt, question, clarification. only thing is that being a consultant, we should know the dictionary override is available, but we not do a lot about the dictionary override. ठीक है जी? Good. Silence is always gold for me. So we done these two things. We done the data policy. Okay. And now let come back on assignment. There are two things. I'm not sure that did we cover the assignment lookup? Anybody remember? No. So I want whenever any incident get raised, it should auto assign to a user or to a group. That is covered under the assignment rules. यहाँ पे. Sorry, not यहाँ पर. What this do actually? So ServiceNow give us this out of the box table where few fields has been given. On the basis of the category, on the basis of configuration item, on the basis of location, on the basis of assignment group, and assigned to, sorry, assignment group and assigned to. Let's say I want category is password is set. Then it should assign to LNG batch 18. This is irrespective of the table. This is irrespective of the table. It is not only work for the incident, it will work where the category has been used. Either it's used in incident, change, problem, request, knowledge, anywhere it has been used, it will work. So now if I go and create a new incident, and I change the category, so this is becoming. If you want to do the assignment automatically, then this should be your first step. ये है assignment rule. Here, these fields are fixed. कि आप कैटेगरी सब कैटेगरी कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लोकेशन के नाम पर आप बेस पर आप कर सकते हो. दिस इज वन मोर कंसेप्ट कॉल्ड द असाइनमेंट लुकअप. ये अलग है. सॉरी, दिस वन असाइनमेंट रूल एंड assignment rules. हाँ, ये अलग है. असाइनमेंट लुकअप एंड असाइनमेंट रूल्स बोथ आर डिफरेंट. Assignment rule says this work on a specific table. This work on a specific table with a specific condition. कि apply to this if condition is this and assign to user or a group. In the assignment lookup, we have only selected 4 fields. No condition at all. But if you want to do something on the basis of the condition that priority should be 1 and short description should contain this word, then you need to be use assignment rule. So if I say instead and short description start with LNG assigned to the app engine admins, LNG and C. So now if I go back and I refresh my page, let's say I'm putting this password is this. Now if I put LNG and if I submit it, see, it is not getting override now. It is not getting override because this is not working. What this mean? This mean my assignment lookup will take the precedence and work the same way. Otherwise, what should be the case? It should be the case that it should assign to App Engine Studio group. Okay. So two different things for two different purpose, for the same purpose, but with the two different ways. One is just based on 2 or 3 fields. One is based on conditions. ठीक है जी, clear?
Yes, sir.
Easy concepts, right? Small topic, easy topics. So might be it's looking too much that we're doing this much, but practically it's like a very small topics, easy to do. Now, one more small topic. कि वो कहता ना कि हाँ, तूफान से पहले की शांति है, ये वो है आज. Tomorrow will be only 1 or 2 topics max, and that will be too heavy. ठीक है? So I'm giving you relax today. Okay, ठीक है. We can enjoy it. Now, the one more topic which is important to be discussed is now grade. If I give a homework to you guys that tomorrow you need to be come in the class by preparing a presentation about incident management implementation. You said, okay, we will do it. I gave this task to Aneri, Vikram, and Priya. 3 different purpose, 3 different mindset, 3 different thoughts. Aneri is less experienced in service now, so she created a deck of 20 slides. Okay. Priya is little mature in that side, so she prepared a deck of 45 slides. Vikram is prepared a deck only for the 10 slides because he just started 2 days back only. Now, which presentation I should show to the client? I review Aneri's presentation. A lot of things are missing. She did not explain about SLA. She didn't explain about the notification. She did not explain about the actions and anything. Okay. I review the Priya's deck. Priya is missing about the virtual agent with the portal, record producers, everything. And Vikram is just new, so a lot of things are missing. The problem statement become that in this case, how to progress? क्योंकि 3 different mindsets के पास 3 different thoughts है, but complete किसी का नहीं है. So ServiceNow said, don't worry, I am giving you a platform that is called the Now Create, where you can go, and Now Create is a standard repository where you can get any kind of a documentation you're looking for. Okay. Yeah. Yes. What I will do, for a minute, I will stop sharing and will log in into my Now Create and show you something. Okay. So in the Now Create, you can search for the documentation. And believe me, if you want to be start or you want to be learn ServiceNow modules, this is the best place for us. So for a BA, for a BPC, Now Create is the best friend. Nobody can compete. Nobody can beat Now Create. And the reason I called it as my best friend. Let me log in a minute. Okay. Now let me share my screen again. Okay. So to log in into NowCrate, this is what is the link: learning.servicenow.com/NowCrate. In the NowCrate, what is important for us is assets. I want to be learned about Atul. I want to be learned about the incident management end to end. Go here and type incident, this thing. You will get a process guide. You will get a process workshop. If you download this one, you will get 150 plus slides which are explaining each and everything has been used in the incident management. If you want to search, if you want to read about, let's say I want to read about CMDB. CMDB governance, process, how to maintain a healthy CMDB, CMDB health configuration. I can get the full information in the NowCrate. When we go for the presentations or the workshops for the client, we always use NowCrate. Like, do you have something for SLA? I doubt SLA we have something different. This one we have process workshop, that how you can define or how you can tell to the customer that what is SLA, what need to be do to configure SLA. You can download it and you can use as it is as well to your customers. If, as I said, that you can download it. Now the question comes, Atul, one more thing which is important here, because we're talking from the consulting perspective. Atul, I got a project to implement ServiceNow from the beginning. Not only module, but from the beginning. And I have nothing in my hand that from where to start. Then you need to go to the success pack. What do you want to be implement? I want to implement the ITSM. Which one? Normal or this one? I said ITSM modernize. This I want to be implement to my customer. And now this is your SDLC, software development lifecycle. From discovering the value till closing the project, each and every step has been mentioned here. And if you notice one thing, if you click on this, you can see these options. Because if you want to discover the value, definitely you have to be show the business case. But अतुल business case कैसे बनेगा, कैसे बनता है? This is what it is giving. And you can see the business case template as well. You deal done. So practically, if I say And this must be homework for everybody. Today, log in into Nowcrate and explore it. And the good part is that in the Nowcrate is that if I show you something on the asset pack part, incident, let's say workshop. This is almost on the second last or the latest release sometime. You can download it. And if I show you something like this, 131 slides just to be explained this thing. And you will find the process flows as well. So it means there's no work for you to be prepared any deck for incident, for the change on the problem for your customer. Just download it, read it, and present it. Doubt, question, clarification. Because generally I don't, we don't cover the Nowcrate in this CSA one, but I know that you are the freshers in the you are the fresher in the ServiceNow ecosystem, and you need some authentic source to read. There's a lot in the Nowcrate which you need to be explored. Can I filter out? Atul, this is a lot of steps. So these are the phases. These are the activities. There's a lot of activities. What is applicable for me only as a business analyst? How I can find out? Put your role, what role you are doing. I am a developer. So if you're a developer, only these values are, these are the actions applicable for you. It becomes dark sea. But if you are a BPC or BPA, देखो, ठीक है? So much more you need to be deep dive. And if you deep dive, you will understand that how benefited this Nowcrate to us. Doubt, question, clarification.
Sir, we need to go on now learning and then
Slash Nowcrate. This one.
okay.
So the full link is till this.
Got it.
This is the link you have to be use it. You have to follow it. Clear everybody? Good. चलिए. Now the last topic for today. थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्टिंग करते हैं. ठीक है, let me open my PPT. And this one. This concept is called the IPC. Generally, I include this concept in the ITSM one, and I will remove this topic from this one because it is not no longer valid here. And even though, okay, IPC, incident, problem, and change, how they are interrelated with each other. Number one, incidents is always resolved. Request is always fulfilled. Change is always deployed. And problem is always fixed. Which means a change never will get fulfilled, problem never will get resolved, incident never will get fixed. These are the specific words which you need to be remember because this is the important here. The thing is that you purchase something new from the market and you're facing some issue to use that product. What you will do? You will go to the customer care and say, hey, I'm facing this issue. Can you help me to fix this? ठीक है, can you help me to fix this? That person will see and resolve your or provide the resolution of your incident. ठीक. But if the same issue start occurring again after 2 days, after 3 days, after 4 days, again occur, then it is not an incident anymore. Then your wordings will get changed. It is a problem. Problem means where incident is occurring and you don't know the exact root cause. That is called problem. From incident to problem, the journey is very clear. Multiple incident of the same symptoms is push to create a problem record, where you need to find out the actual root cause. The actual root cause, that why it is be happening. See, once you get the root cause, you need to fix it. And to fix, you need a change. Change management, I'm talking. You need a change record. Now, practically, if I tell you, let's say Vikram has a bike which he purchased in 2008. Now, if that bike is almost 18 years old now, okay, if Vikram is facing some issue in that bike, he go to mechanic and mechanic says, sir, you have to be, it will be cost approximately 12,000. Now what Vikram will do? Number one, Vikram will ask his parents. What he's doing? He's taking the approval for a change. His father sahab says that your bike is already very old and there's no purpose to spend this much money. Means his change is getting rejected. But Vikram raised a concern. Okay, if this is the case, if tomorrow I'm using this bike and it did not work on time, don't blame me. Vikram is adding a risk in the logs. But what is the solution? Either Vikram should get a new bike, or either keep it the same way with the risk open. So in the change, to fix that problem, to fix that RCA, we raise a change record. A change will be raised on the CI. In the change, we need approval. So like I said, Vikram requested for his parents' approval, and let's say they approve it. Then Vikram go to the mechanic and say, okay, boss, you can fix it now. After fix, Vikram start using that bike. If he did not face any issue, change is considered as a success. Otherwise, change will be considered as a fail. तो ठीक है, ये तो IPC का हो गया. But what about this knowledge? When you go to that mechanic, he use his knowledge first. He use his experience first. Might be he worked in the similar cases earlier. Or let's say if I say, guys, tomorrow you have a test. So what you do? You go and pick up your notebook or the earlier credit notes and start reading it. So you're using the knowledge article as well. Knowledge management as well. Might be you have a phone and in that phone you're facing some issue with the camera. You go to the service center and say, boss, when I use this camera like this, it always is a problem. Might be the agency says, sir, this is a non-problem in all the models of this series. Non-error. But ultimately, if you see, the whole industry work on these three things: incident, problem, and change. You introduce something new in the system, you have an incident. Multiple incidents become the problem. And to fix it, we have a change. By this and everything in this, the common thing is that CI, which tell on which component the problem, the issue is there. ठीक है, a small introduction है क्योंकि when we do our ITSM training, then we go and deep dive in this completely. Otherwise, we don't discuss much this in our CSA trainings. Every record here, either incident, problem, or change, has its own life cycle. ठीक है, थोड़ा कुछ क्लियर हुआ? You're still confused?
Clear है sir. One question, small question. So for example, initially you gave example that we brought something from the something and we have a issue. So that is called incident.
Right.
So for example, 5 customers bought same thing and all 5 customers are facing same issue again and again. So the problem is same for all the 5 customers.
Right.
So in that case, five problem tickets will be open or
No,
only
no. Only one will be created and these 5 incidents will be mapped there.
even those 5 are different customers.
ठीक है ना? So why are you thinking from the customer perspective? Think from the company perspective ना.
Okay.
भाई customers तो हजारों होंगे.
हाँ.
Right? But you are a service provider. You're the seller of that particular product. So you will raise only one problem record that was everybody who purchased this product is having an issue. We have to fix this problem. Clear, Vikram?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है जी. So this is a small introduction about the IPC, incident, problem, and change. Now what has been left? Spotlight we'll see tomorrow and this will. Good. Any last question before I close the recording? Okay. Let me stop the recording and take attendance now.